For the past week and a half, I've been looking at the news in response to Ferguson, Missouri, where a young black teenager was shot down in the street, unarmed, by a police officer. My heart goes out to the parents. I have children myself. No parent would want that to happen to their children. It's a nightmare. But the underlying issue in which I'm talking to you guys today is the fact that Ferguson, Missouri burned, looted, robbed their stores community. Many of them African American business owners themselves. That had nothing to do with the murder of Michael. Had nothing to do with the police officers in the city. Yet they felt it was okay. They felt it was an opportunity to get some stuff. And now at night they march around in circles, basically talking about nothing. It has nothing to do with the murder of Michael. But more importantly, our leadership has focused on justice. He has to have justice. He must have justice. And I agree, he must have justice. Because there's only 50, out of 50 cops, there's only 3 of them that's black, and the city has been harassed by the other 47 white police officers, profiling, threatening. Why is that? Well, out of the whole population of Ferguson, Missouri, 67%, the majority of them are black. 67% are black, yet only 12% of the 67% even vote. 12% of the 67% vote. And then they wonder why the white mayor or education superintendent is white. Wonder why. The judges, the police officers, the police commission, the city councilman, the congressman. Everybody's white. In a city that's majority black. Because only 12% of you guys go out and vote. Now you may be too busy being a single parent, taking care of 2 or 3 children, have to go to work, have to take care of your responsibilities, clean, wash clothes, go shopping. You don't have time to raise these kids because you're doing it all by yourself. And that's an honorable job if you're really doing it all by yourself. When I'm saying doing it, being the parent, taking the responsibility, sacrificing not going to the club but taking care of your kids. If you're really being a parent to these kids, because of your decision to not have a partner to help raise your children. Now, you may think I'm being insensitive, but a lot of the decisions you make is on you. Now you have these kids that don't have anything to do but hang out on the street corners with other kids that have no parenting, hanging out on the street corners, instead of taking the responsibilities of raising your children, taking the responsibilities of understanding the importance of providing them a education starts at home. Knowing who you are, knowing your history, knowing what you can be, knowing the possibilities, giving them a dream to be successful instead of just giving up on them, leaving them off to themselves. That's why they are confused. They have no direction. And the direction comes from the parent. You brothers have to start stepping up. You got to start taking care of your kids, your daughters and your sons. Because the outcome of not taking care of your sons is what you see in Chicago and Detroit, where they're killing each other off. Okay? Nature has a way of getting rid of the misfits. They kill themselves off. Nature has a way. Because you haven't taken on your responsibility as a father to take care of your sons. They become what they see every day. That's why many of them are wearing skirts, because they see their mother every day wearing high heels and wearing skirts, and there's no father in the house to teach them how to be a man. It's the parents' responsibilities of not being able to go out and vote, for the police officers that are going to protect and serve you. It's the parents' responsibility. It's the parents' responsibility when a kid is a murderer and kills somebody out in the street. Where did they learn that from? Not you. It's the parents' responsibility to change the direction of where we're going. It's not Al Sharpton's responsibility. It's not the NAA responsibility. It's your responsibility. Because every time a kid is murdered by another black kid, there's a family that's a victim. And there's a family that has a son as a murderer. That's why it's so quiet in the black community about these murders. Because the parents are responsible for that. Look what you raised. You didn't teach them how to be doctors, or give them the imagination that they could be one, or a lawyer, or a judge, or a politician, or a police officer. You taught them nothing. I look at Facebook, I see what you're teaching your kids. How to be thugs. How to be hoes. How to shake or twerk their ass. Little kids. What future do they have with parents like you? So in order for us to change We have to start being parents in our own community. We got to take care of our kids, family, community, nation, then race. And if you get all that stuff down packed, you're going to have something to look forward to. Your child's going to be successful, not in the cemetery.